Good morning, everyone. It's Monday, October 21st, 2024. My name is Sam Shalhoub, and it's time for your daily dispatch. First up, according to Zero Hedge, the U.S. ended its fiscal 2024 paying a record $1.1 trillion in interest expense. As we all know, this is simply unsustainable. And then Elon Musk came out with a tweet over the weekend as well. And he took the national debt over $1.2 trillion, the $1.2 trillion in interest only of the national debt, and divided it by every American here in the States. He came out with $3,592.81 that every one of us Americans have paid in interest alone on the national debt this year. Simply unsustainable. The switch is coming. In fact, it's probably already here. Oh, and before I forget, I did a new interview over the weekend with a gentleman by the name of Ted Check. He is a former newspaper reporter of 25 years, and he left and he wrote a book, and it was just a great interview. I would encourage you to go and watch it. It's on my Rumble and YouTube channels, and it's full length. And if you go to samshalhoub.com, you can find the links there to see it. And I'd love to hear what you think about it as well. According to Zero Hedge, now this is from the Twilight Zone portion of the news, Gavin Newsom unexpectedly backed Elon Musk and SpaceX in a California lawsuit against rogue Democrats. Just when you thought it couldn't get any more crazy, this happens. So President Trump made a statement over the weekend and had a meeting or a phone call with Netanyahu from Israel. And he said that Netanyahu has not spoken to Biden and doesn't have any intentions to. Who's running our country? Well, I have my opinions on it, and I think most of you know where I stand on that, but I'd love to hear what you think. Over the last year or more, we have seen lots of reports about Boeing aircraft, wheels falling off, doors flying out, crazy stuff, right? Well, I think it was a targeted attack. I can't tell you exactly why because I don't know. I have my ideas on it, but now Boeing came out over the weekend and they're going to try and sell off assets in a desperate attempt to stay aloft. Sure looks to me like a coordinated takedown operation of Boeing. I have my ideas, as I said, but I'd love to hear what you think as well. ABC came out with a report, and they said that early voting in swing states shows a significant 10-point shift in Republican turnout from 2020 to 2024. In my opinion, it's going to be a landslide, not taking into consideration any cheating that might be done. But I think, as President Trump has said, it's just going to be too big to rig. Question then is, what happens? Well, I have my theories on it. I'd love to hear what you think. The CEO of CVS announced this weekend that he's stepping down, and they're in the process of closing 900 stores. Walgreens announced it's closing 1,200 locations. Rite Aid filed for bankruptcy and began closing 800 stores of their 1,700. That's 55% of their stores. Walmart's closing 51 of their health care centers across the U.S., and 21 hospitals have closed in 2024, and 700 more are at risk. Now, on the surface, that may look bad, but in my opinion, we here in America have become overdependent on the myopic view of Western medicine. And from my perspective, this is actually a good thing. And then, as you all have probably seen, President Trump decided to work at a McDonald's over the weekend. And I'm sure it had something to do with Kamala saying that she used to work at McDonald's. Well, the Trump War Room came out with a statement that said that, quote, President Trump becomes the first and only 2024 presidential nominee to work at McDonald's. Classic. Talk about master trolling. That's a perfect example of it. And then finally today, we have our health and wellness section of the news. Now, again, this is not medical advice, it's just my opinion. Did you know that cancer cells can't survive in an alkaline environment? The key to preventing not only cancer, but also a whole host of health problems lies in the state of your body's pH. Acidic being bad pH, alkaline being a good pH. And there's one superfood that stands above the rest for boosting alkalinity. You know what that is? Wheatgrass. Yes, about 2 ounces a day tend to clean the blood. It's an antioxidant, a very good choice to make. So that's all we have for today. If you'd like to support this channel, go to samshalhoub.com. There's multiple ways to do it. Or go to mypillow.com/Sam. And in the meantime, I hope that you have a great week and we'll talk again soon.